Greetings from Harrisburg. I'm Andy Hoover, Legislative Director for the American Civil Liberties Union of Pennsylvania. It was an interesting week here at the state capitol. A lot of civil liberties issues on the table, some good news, some bad news. Our legislative fellow Nathan Vogel is working on a blog post to give you the bad news, but I want to give you some good news in this update. And there are three positive things that happened this week here in Harrisburg. First, taxpayer-funded private school vouchers were not considered when the State House took up education reform. They took up several other reforms that do not have civil liberties implications, but vouchers were not on the table. And the reason was because they simply did not have the votes in the State House. And that happened because of you and the work that you did. Also, the State Senate did not consider House Bill 934, the voter ID bill. On Sunday and Monday, the press was writing stories saying that it would be considered this week, and the Senate never took it up. It did pass out of committee on a 6-5 vote, but the bill never made it to the floor. And finally, I want to talk about Senate Resolution 6. This is a resolution passed by the Senate this week by a vote of 38-12. It implements a comprehensive analysis of capital punishment here in Pennsylvania. And this is something for me personally that I'm very connected to. 11 years ago, I started as a volunteer with Pennsylvania Abolitionists United Against the Death Penalty. And back then, we were advocating for a moratorium on executions and a comprehensive study of the death penalty. This followed the Illinois model. Unfortunately, we have not yet been able to get the moratorium on executions, but this week the Senate passed this resolution to do a comprehensive study of the death penalty. And why is this important? Obviously, a study does not stop executions. It does not stop DAs from pursuing death sentences. But what it does is it continues the conversation around the death penalty. We believe that when the public and lawmakers learn about the way the death penalty operates, they will realize that this is bad news, it's bad public policy, and however you feel about it morally, it's just a government program that does not work. Now, the Pennsylvania District Attorneys Association opposed that resolution, and this shouldn't be surprising. They're people in government. They don't want sunlight to shine on the death penalty, and that's what they're afraid of. So this study is going to go forward over the next few years. Obviously, we have to be sure that the commission and the committee that studies it gets the information, that they see how the death penalty functions, because if they do, we believe they will realize that the death penalty should be gone, that it should be repealed. So that's the latest here from Harrisburg. Thanks for checking out the update. You can always find out what's going on civil liberties and legislation at our blog, at our Twitter, our Facebook, and of course our website. All of those sites have information about the civil liberties and the Pennsylvania State Capitol. So we are here in Harrisburg because freedom can't protect itself.